I'm going to see life differently, I need you to help me to do that. And that's what we're going to do tonight, is try to see some things that we were looking at in the past, and let's look at those differently, right? Because I don't like sitting there looking at the things from my past the way that I've always looked at them. Because when used to look at the way that I behaved, I would feel horrible. I would put myself in that behavior, right? So what we have to be careful of, okay, is as we get a little bit of sobriety within us, and I behaved a certain way 10 years ago, right? And I've got a little bit of sobriety within me, and I'm thinking differently. Listen carefully to this. I can't look back on that behavior 10 years ago and beat myself up with the eyes that I'm looking at myself today. Because today I know better. 10 years ago, I didn't know any better. I was doing the best I could with what I had. So one of the things that I had to struggle with, I struggle with even to today, is I'll look back. I've got a little bit of sobriety under my belt, and I'll look back at some of the things, the way I treated my kids, or the way that I treated coworkers, or the way that I treated my family. And I look back and say, man, I can't believe I was such a piece of you-know-what for doing that, right? But I'm a different dude today looking back at that dude through these eyes of today, and it doesn't make any sense. I work with guys every day who are beating themselves up for crimes they committed 10, 20, 30 years ago. These are Christian men. These are men who have grown in their faith. These are men who have given their lives to their higher power, to their God, to Jesus, whatever fits them, right? They've given themselves and they've changed, but they look back at the crime that they committed and say, I am a murderer. I am a molester. I'm a robber. I'm a thief. Right? Does that make sense? But they've grown. We are not that crime. We are not that behavior. We are not that drunk. We are not that addict in that behavior. So we have to be careful not to judge ourselves with the eyes that we see life with today.